Okay. Wow. First, I love my brother. I love you. Chiefly, I want to honor the Jordan family and his deep personal friends, Cool, that's you, who helped get this fella this far. I see you back there. It's all love. When I move around Mike or Bakari or Creed or Donnie or Michael B. Handsome or Sexiest Man Alive, Adonis, I'm reminded of the tale of Hercules, the story of a young man who was born as a mortal. And he gets to a certain place at a certain time, and he gets to a crossroads. And the gods say to him, okay, you can go right and live a life of vice, which is fun. And we do have fun, but it's fun. It's all the things your parents tell you to stay away from. And then you've got the road to virtue. And on the road to virtue, it's going to be tough. There's 12 rounds, actually. They call it the 12 labors of Hercules. And this morning, thinking about what I was going to say about my brother, I thought about that story. Michael, to me, represents a mythical character. I don't think it's a act of luck or an act of chance that so many people see him as Adonis, that he was cast as Adonis, that he has taken this story and pushed it forward. So in these 12 rounds, you got Hercules dealing with lions and tigers and bears. There's actually a labor in which he actually has to steal a belt from an Amazon, a belt. I don't think that's a coincidence. In my time with Mike, I like to say I'm new to the party. I've seen him fight in many rounds, in many things. Sometimes it's his body giving out in the day of shooting, and him looking at me in the eye and saying, let's go, let's continue. And it's hot, very much like Hercules in Hades, traveling down. We're in that final round, it's hot, we're tired. His empathetic agility is being pushed to its nth degree. He's got to deal with my crazy. Everybody's pulling on him. Liz needs something. Girlfriend's tripping. And I'm giving him hell in there. But he's dealing with it with a mythic effort, with a godlike integrity. I watched my brother deal with many things. Sometimes on the press tour, tired, I get to go home after lunch. He's got another round, then we've got the premiere. I watched him stand up straight and smile and be grateful and keep his heart open when folks were coming, when the haters come, and the haters come, bro. I watched him move with integrity each and every round. The 12th round idea is that of the championship round. You got the 10 rounds. These are things I learned from Mike. You got the 10 rounds, that's pretty standard, but it's those last 2 rounds are the championship round. And I've watched Mike every time swing and fight and win. Sometimes those things happen at Canoga Park in a Motel 6 when he's up against it and he thinks he's going to lose his actor. That was me. We're having problems with the deal. And I watched this man, this movie star, drive to the hood and sit in a Motel 6 with me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. And we don't know each other. That's a champion heart. That's a championship round. I watched his brother mend his brother one day during rehearsals. I fell through a drain and I tore my knee up bad. I walked into the room hollering, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. The first man that got to my side was Michael B. Jordan. And he took me in, he doctored me up. He looked me in my eyes. He said, you're going to be okay? Everything's going to be okay? And he sent me on my way. And I was okay. When I got back, he was the first person with that movie star smile, with them beautiful eyes. It's hard to stand next to him. They keep being like, hey, you want to take a picture with Michael? Yeah, if I have to. It's all right. You laughing because it's true. But he was there, and he's continued to be there. And then there's the round of intimacy, and I'll end it with this, where it takes a lot to move through the world the way he does. And I watch him, and I admire him, and he encourages me. Creed 1, well done, Cool, inspired me to, get an Equinox membership. Creed 2, I invited about 13, 14 young black men at the Yale School of Drama to check it out because I knew that whatever Michael B. Jordan was doing and putting it into the world had some good in it, and that he represented us in the best way possible. One day, me and Michael are sitting in this restaurant. It's early on and I'll conclude. We're sitting there and we look at each other and we're eating. And I think we're having a mezcal, which I'm a Texan, and that's quite standard for me. And I don't know if Mike had had one. I don't believe he had. It was his first one, which I'm quite proud to say, hell yeah. And we sitting there and we're chatting, and maybe it's the mezcal, or maybe it was the divine connection between us, that we kind of looked at each other in the eye and we said, hey man, let's be friends. Just kind of like you do when you're talking to somebody, in high school or elementary school, and you say, hey man, you want to be friends? And you say, yeah, let's be friends, man. And he's held that contract up so deeply and so fully, and it breaks my heart with so much joy and satisfaction to call you my friend, brother. I'm so glad Cool went first, because he walked through all your movie stardom shit, because I'm just talking about the fella I know, the fella I trained with, the fella that, punched me in the face multiple times. That's the guy I know, and that's the guy I've come to love. So this Hercules story, at the end, he goes these 12 rounds, and the gods come down, and they take him to Mount Olympus, and he transforms from man to deity, from temporary to eternal. We talk a lot about legacy, my brother. In the quiet times between the anime credits, I see that look in your eyes. We've all witnessed it. That's what this moment is. Today, brother, you go from man to God. You sit amongst Olympus, and I honor you. I love you. And we are all so proud to call you our son, our brother, but chiefly, I am extremely honored to call you my friend. And I love you. And I'm very happy about this, and don't be talking later about it. But you deserve it. No man on the planet I know deserves it more. I love you to the moon and back. That's that. Thank you.